BBC1. Now a party election broadcast by the Liberal Party.
Yes, that's right, the Liberal Party, not the Liberal Democrats. No, we're the Liberal Party, and we'd like to give you an insight into some of our policies. But first a warning, we're not a party of the centre of British politics, the dead centre as we will call it. Instead, we're a party of radical ideas. We've a long heritage of ideas. The NHS was one of our ideas 50 years ago. 2 years ago, at the European elections, we put forward our radical ideas on a Commonwealth of Europe rather than the Maastricht Treaty, and this gained us 100,000 votes. And we also have scores of local councillors. But tonight, time is short, so we'll look at our three key areas, our 3 Ps of policy: peace, people and the planet.
There's been a lot of controversy recently about landmines, and we favour a worldwide ban on them, whether made in China, Russia or here in Britain. Indeed, Liberals would go further still and end the international arms trade. Surely we can transfer the skill and technology to peaceful, beneficial use. While scrapping Britain's nuclear weapons, we'd still maintain strong, well-equipped forces to defend our interests. We're in favour of mediation and non-military solutions to conflict, based on a revitalised United Nations, and see worldwide democracy as our goal. And just think of the money we'll save. How about investing it in health and education? So, in summary, Liberals would end the arms trade, scrap nuclear weapons, promote mediation and use the savings on health and education.
But what do Liberal policies mean for people? Let's look at our second P. Well, let's quickly talk about what we don't want. We certainly don't want identity cards and believe that their introduction would be a dangerous infringement of personal liberty. What we most certainly do want for the people of this country is a Bill of Rights. It's a basic premise of the Liberals that we put freedom first, and as such we feel a Bill of Rights is long overdue in a so-called free country. Now freedom's fine, but not if you're penniless. So, without any interference from Brussels, Liberals propose a minimum wage of £4.26 per hour to restore some dignity to the lowest paid. And what about the other things that people care about? The health service, for starters. It's clear that the artificial internal market isn't working, no more than the bureaucratic old authorities. What's needed is a radical new approach. Liberals propose that hospitals be controlled by democratically elected representatives of the communities they serve. So, the Liberal Party would oppose identity cards, favour a Bill of Rights, let local people control their health service.
Liberals recognise the need for an efficient transport system, including the reopening of 700 miles of railway to serve an extra 3 million of our population. What's more, Liberals propose free, yes, free local public transport. Now that's radical for you. So we're all for long-term thinking on our stewardship of the planet. Just to recap then, Liberals oppose atomic power and favour alternatives, favour free public transport and a European pollution police force.
Peace, people and the planet, the 3 Ps of Liberal policy. But how does the Liberal Party compare with the other parties, especially the other 3? Well, we'd scrap nuclear weapons and spend the money on schools and hospitals. The others wouldn't. We'd allow local people to control their own health service. The others wouldn't. We'd oppose identity cards as a threat to liberty. The others wouldn't. And what about Europe? A big issue. We favour a Commonwealth. The others broadly agree with Maastricht. I hope we've said enough to prove that we're a party of radical ideas, not the dead centre. But we've a whole range of other ideas, from animal rights to homelessness, and from crime to the very way in which we're governed.
That party election broadcast by the Liberal Party will be shown again on BBC Two.